In the world of sales, what is a red flag that you should be aware of when you meet with a buyer? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California. A perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. Eventually, you're going to run into a deal that's not real. It's a fake buyer. And one of the ways that you can figure that out is a bells and whistles person. Now, understand, I'm going to give you a secret to me. I love bells and whistles. Even if I'm never going to use them, I like the opportunity to say, oh, my widget or gizmo does all of these things. And sometimes I bought something and I paid way more than I should have because I bought all the features and I never ever used, but hey, it's bragging rights. So sometimes people are going to come to you and they're going to say, I want your widget or gizmo with every option, right? And so like in your mind, this doesn't happen very often. It could be a buyer like me. There should be like 50% red flag, 50% like, okay, this could be a real deal. And so anytime that I have been with a buyer, then they've said, I want all of these features, either one, another salesperson was there, two, they went online and they looked it up and they just want everything that's going on, or three, they're just there to waste time. They're just there for an experience. They're just there to say, hey, I went and looked at this product, I had my hands on it, in their mind they got some mental real estate saying that they bought it, but it should be a red flag for you. You should have some concern. You should have like, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden are you wrapped up? Why all of a sudden are you interested in this thing when this isn't normal? This isn't the way that it normally is, okay? So sometimes some of the things you do, call a friend, call a salesperson, call a manager, call a business owner and say, hey, look, here's what's going on. Does it seem right to you? And just have them intervene for a couple of minutes. Just have them talk. And sometimes what you're going to suss out, ferret out, whatever way you want to say it, is that person's just there for a joyride. They're just checking stuff out. They have no intentions of buying. They just want to check things out. Now, eventually, those people do become buyers. And so, like, there's ways for you to nurture them. There's ways for you to make things happen. It doesn't mean you yell at them. Doesn't mean you put them down. But sometimes it's a sign that there's a huge problem. There might be a misunderstanding about price. So when I was playing in the game, full-time sales, heating air systems in California, Sacramento, 2010-ish, they were about 12 grand. And so I knew that sitting down with most buyers, they thought that they were $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, right? I'm in California, everything's more expensive here. And it's like sometimes I sit with people and they're like, I want this system with this option and this option. And I'm like, dude, that's like 30 grand. And I'm not saying it to them, but I'm asking some questions to feel out where they're at. And they're thinking it's going to be like 10. And I'm 3 times that much, right? So your industry's probably got something similar, something for you to pay attention to, because there's people out there who don't understand how much stuff costs, and they think that everything's monopoly money, or they're going to buy it and it's not their money, it's a fake credit card, right? Or they've done some sort of ID scam. It happens. So there you go. Things you should be aware of, red flags in sales that you're about to get scammed. You got one thing to do from here is one thing. Find the subscribe button and click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Aloha.